What if there was a tool that would help you to zero in on the most important work that you should be doing each and every week in your sales role that would lead you to greater heights of success and also enable you to reflect and learn as you go to get better and better? I have that tool to share with you today. Stay tuned. Many years ago, I created my free e-course on sales and put it on my YouTube channel. Since then, the course has been watched literally hundreds of thousands of times by salespeople around the world. I've received email from people in many, many countries telling me how much they appreciate the straightforward, practical knowledge that I share in that sales training program. It is still watched actively today. I also get lots of email asking me about the 3 wins document that I am willing to send out for free to anyone who requests it. It dawned on me, I should make this available to everyone more readily, and I should talk about it in one of my videos. So that's today's video. I will walk you through the 3 wins document. But first, I want you to understand where this came from. I was working with a person in San Francisco, California many years ago with a fellow coach who was also working with the firm. This person was a professional who happened to sell the services that they provided. So they were not a professional salesperson, but as a leader in a professional services firm, you often have to sell the work before you can do the work. Not unusual. Problem was, this guy wasn't that good at selling the work, and the firm's principals were coming down on them to improve in that area, and I was asked to work with them directly. In conversing with my fellow coach, it dawned on us that this person needed a planning document to plan each week's actions and what they would focus on that week to win in sales. And that was the genesis for the 3 wins document. I want to share it with you now so that we can walk through it and you'll understand how to use it and why it's so powerful. So now we're looking at the 3 wins document, and I'll tell you in a little while how to get it for yourself, okay? This is a planning and focusing document that will help you to achieve 3 big wins each week. What do I mean by wins? Typically, wins are major events that change your business. So closing that contract that you've been working on for months, or getting that meeting with that big prospect, that whale that you've been pursuing for months, or getting a referral to a great prospect that someone you do business with could introduce you to. You've been meaning to get around to it. This coming week, you're going to ask for that referral and get it. Those are examples of big wins. Don't put down stuff like updating your CRM or turning in that paperwork or blocking some time on my calendar, make some calls. Those are not wins. Those are not going to change the nature of your business. Those are responsibilities that you have. So focus on game-changing activities. Why 3? Because I'm using the power of 3. It's easier to focus on 3 priorities each week rather than make a long list that you'll get overwhelmed by, forget to do. Instead, just focus on 3 big wins. That will be enough if you significantly accomplish these each and every week to change your business. Okay, so whether it's Sunday, Friday afternoon, Monday morning, think about the week ahead and consider what will be 3 big wins for that week ahead. And then write down, what is that win? Put it in writing. There's something about putting a plan in writing that makes it stronger, more tangible, more visceral. So do that. Print this out and write it down. And then what are you going to need to do to actually accomplish that goal? It's one thing to just write out a goal, but without an actual action plan to support its execution, it's less likely to happen. Many people go around with lots of great ideas, but no strategies or plans to actually get it done. So that's why this section is also important. Write down, what are you going to do differently this week that you haven't done before to get the result that you really want? So you do it for the first one, then you go on to the next page, and do it for the second one and the third one. And then go into action. Try your absolute best to accomplish these 3 wins. At the end of the week, then what you do is you review and reflect. This is a secret of great achievers. They review and reflect. What worked? Great. Congratulate yourself and plan your wins the next week. What didn't work? Okay, this is a learning opportunity. Reflect, what could you have done differently that might have made the difference? Or why did your plan not work? What can you learn from that? And how can you iterate going forward to have a better plan for accomplishing the result you want the next week? And that's it. It's a very simple document, but it's so powerful because it incorporates a few key elements. Planning ahead, focusing on what's going to make a real difference for you rather than getting caught up in low-level items, creating a strategy, and then reviewing and reflecting, and then doing it all over again. I recommend that you follow this document and put it into use at least 4 weeks. Try it for at least a month before you make a decision about whether this is a useful new habit in your world. All right, I told you that after walking you through it, I'd share with you where to get this document for yourself. You don't have to email me. I'll share with you how to get it. So stay tuned for that. Now we're on my website. This is where to find the document. Go to buildandbalance.com/3wins, and that's the number 3. And there you'll come to this page, and you'll find the link right there to download this tool that you can use right away. By the way, this tool is sponsored by my new online sales course. If you have not yet invested in my new online sales course, there's still time. You can invest and start working your way through the 7-week program that takes you so much further than a single tool can do. This is just one of the many tools and documents that are provided in that program to help you to become a much more successful salesperson. Consider investing in that course. All right, so once you've downloaded this tool, plan to use it starting next week. Start thinking about what are your 3 wins that are going to make a big difference for you in your sales progress next week. And go for it. Create the plan and act. Reflect at the end of the week. And then, after you've tried it for a month, email me at michael@buildandbalance.com and let me know how it's going for you. What changes did it make for you? Because I've seen many a client benefit from using this document, and I hope you'll benefit from using it too. Thanks so much. Best wishes to you. See you next time.